Lightly armored means light on your feet.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
We can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it.
Why do you...
Anyone else better pay well for the service.
Depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. Those milk drinkers might as well be elves. Think they're better than us.
Regardless, it appears Skyrim must stand alone. Again.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. If you have any news of the West, terrible shame what happened to those women. Jerem is a fine house, and it's up for sale. You should talk to the steward in the keep if you're interested. What do you need? You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf. Stay out of trouble, Khajiit. We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got both. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Frost farm outside the city. It's honest work. If a bit dull.
Algriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows
The
that.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
How long?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
A stronger message.
Travels... It's dangerous out there. If you have any news of the Western Hold... Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down.
So we're ready to start.
Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Soon.
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Replace them with will need the support of our army.
Until next time.
We're ready when you are.
Terrible shame what happened to those women.
If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
And
All right,
let
then.
them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill? Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords.
Can I help you? My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had. I don't care much for the war, one way or the other. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it. If you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Until next time.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too, or father would run them off. Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes. His name is Torsten Krulsi. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior! The strongest one ever! Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Die, Grella, die! Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Finally! My prayers have been answered! It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood! You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Grella is the head mistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long. I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Grella doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
And what would you have me do?
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years.
He knows that.
It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them.
How long?
Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Shoving a sword in his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still...
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not. Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise a coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family. I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Papa says I won't see Ravir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Favor the bow, eh? Not a sword.
What do you need?
Feel free to make requests.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Come to sell me something special? Or did you just want to look through my merchandise? Working with the guild again is the best decision I've ever made. Protection, respect, and a constant flow of coin? It couldn't get any better. Best of all, there's no need to smuggle things quietly anymore. With the influence we have in Solitude, I can march it right out the front door. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make. Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Seems there's always more to be done.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Your typical Solitude wench is like the city itself. Stormy exterior, but the charms that lie within. A sharp mind beats a sharp Yes, I haven't got all day.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Erica's world. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must.
Sabil Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
What do you need? If it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith down
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold. Keep your sword arm strong.
I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Yeah? Oh, you're back. So, what can I do for you today? Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like, more important, I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into the space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way. Here's your share. Well done. I handle the fishing. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person. So, you in for a little fishing? Here's everything you need. You get caught, and we've never heard of you.
Back with good news, I trust? Well, you done or what? And with no strings attached. Not bad. Here, got some coin for you. I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brother. We send you. Sound like you can handle it? Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up. Steal anything worth talking about? Steal anything worth talking about?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Stick to the rules and you'll end up rich. Break them, and you're out on your arse. Simple, right?
Something I can help with, or do you just want...
Never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
There's fine steel at the Scorched Hammer if you fancy a new blade.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelly.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelly. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I'm really afraid of Grelin. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
Come to get yourself a kid. You're out of luck. No way. Ever since that Aventus boat, my parents dropped me off here a year ago. But Miss Grelin is, well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part hag-raven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, hag-raven. Bye.
You really shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old, and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
Grelod ain't gonna like some stranger just
Grelod
hanging
Khan is
around.
the meanest
Ever since
person
Aventus
in all of
left,
Skyrim.
It's too bad the orphanage ain't letting us kids get adopted. I'd be the best son ever. I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still, I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Bye. My parents dropped me off here a year ago.
And can do any
but
chore you
they're
want.
coming back to get me.
Hi there.
They said so.
I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us, but it's never enough. Until next time.
Yes? Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Until next time.
Need something?
You look kinda scary, but nobody is scarier than old Grelod.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors again. Think you can intimidate me? In my own orphanage? Ha! Not
Grelod
bloody
ain't gonna
likely.
like some stranger just
It's
hanging
too
around.
bad
The orphanage ain't letting us kids get adopted. I'd be the best son ever.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over. Here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Pull up a seat.
Back with good news, I trust? Here's your gold. Try not to spend it all in one place. I bet you are. Which one do you want? One of the quickest ways to make some coin. If you're interested, what do you say? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. Down from combat.
Someone has killed Grillin!
Grillin is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grillin... Kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay! When Aventus took off, when he said
really
those
did it.
things about
The
killing
Dark Brother
Grillin,
had to kill old
I
Grillin.
never imagined he was serious. Hooray! Ah! We love you, Dark Brotherhood!
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Well, Growlhub the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Bloodiest beef in the Reach. alms. I said alms, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand. Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let poor Degain in. Nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
Bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Oh, did you need something?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is a heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Dibella's blessing to you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken. Watch the skies, traveler.
at arms, you backfire. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter. Can't believe Madanak is on the loose again. I hope those rumors I'm hearing about your part in that are wrong. No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back whenever you need something.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth. Bloodiest beef in the...
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
There's no shipments coming
Probably a
in, so
customer
I
needs a
do
drink.
nothing.
You escaped Sidna Mine with Madanak? Everyone in the Warrens has been praising your name.
Check the shipments, Lisbeth says. There are no shipments, I says.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
You want a drink? I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
to your Sibyl. Dibella, guide us.
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up. What is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. You bring it to me, I pay you. Now get moving. Give it to me quickly, before they see us together. You've riled up the priestesses, and the guards don't take kindly to that. Here's your share. Nicely done. Come on, you outsiders always have plenty of gold on you. Spare a piece.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong.
You're not supposed to be here. This is the last time I'll say it. Get out!
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
Back with good news, I trust? Didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Here's your share. Good. We could use the coin. Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers. If that means break... Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way? Alright. Take this and get out of here.
Something troubling you? I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right? Bad time. Brynjolf's been getting on to me about money. Sometimes we just like, simple, steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get, here's everything you need. You get caught, and we've never heard of you.